Good morning, everybody. I'm not sure how many people we'll actually have on the chat today to go running, but we are currently at Boardwalk Resort. And if you guys don't know, this is a great area for you to go running in the mornings. And I'm pretty excited. This is normally like my favorite place when we do marathon to run at. So, Matt Manders, what are you doing up, man? I'm shocked. Amy, good morning. Yeah, so if you don't know, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just basically be running from Hollywood Studios to Epcot and back and forth, and you can see it looks beautiful out right now, and the sun is just coming up. I wish I could have gotten here right around 7, but I wasn't able to. So, oh my gosh. And I have to say that I know, especially for Matt, because I know where Matt's at, it is like 44 degrees outside right now, and that's cold. I'm shivering, literally. I've got like goosebumps on my skin. So enough chit chat. Let's make our way to, I think, Hollywood Studios first. So, oh boy, it's been a while since I've had to do this, right? Since marathon last year, well, I had to like kind of run and then set my thing. Gimbal is not, there we go. All right. Whew. So this morning we are going for a 10K, which I almost forgot. I got to start my watch before we even get started. Recharging with Disney. I'll hop on my elliptical to join. Too cold here. 12 degrees for an outdoor run. 12 degrees. And here I am complaining about 44. So let me get the old Nike app up and rolling here.
Beginning workout.
Perfect. Noise that I don't need. So not looking to go super hard today on the run, just kind of nice and easy. So we'll see how this morning goes. I am, if anybody is wondering, I am like wearing a mask while I'm running. It seems to be a little, like, depending on who you ask, it seems to be a little unclear as to whether or not you have to wear a mask while running. So I figured, just rather be safe than sorry. Morning, how are you? I figured I'd just leave mine on, so. Whew. And I will try to respond to some of the chat as much as I can. But again, running sometimes makes that a little difficult, so. Whew. This is Flipper. Love this idea. Thank you. Thank you. And like I said, I'll try to read the chat as much as I can, but let me know if it cuts out, if it's super bouncy or something like that. This is probably one of the best places. I just love this. Out along the water. Sun's coming up and you got Swan and Dolphin to our right. The rest of the boardwalks to our left. Oh man, and my legs are seizing up already. A lot more people out than I had expected. See some families up here. Looks like they're probably heading maybe to the gondolas. Oh boy, I'm just so not used to this. My, oh my. Oh no, Wisconsin's supposed to get 3 to 8 inches of snow? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Like I said earlier, here I am complaining about 44 degrees, and not bad at all. Look at that, I love that. Getting the sun coming through the trees right there. It's nice. Whew. So, you know, I don't know about everybody else, but I have definitely been needing some inspiration to get out and keep moving. Man, was marathon weekend going virtual just such a devastating blow for me. I still haven't gotten my stuff yet. Submitted times and everything, but still haven't got my stuff. Now I am, fortunately, I didn't have to do anything, but I am registered for the Princess half marathon and whatever challenge it is that comes with the 10K. That's with Dragon Master Foundation. So they had an extra, I guess, bib. I don't know if maybe it was just one that was left over. There was nothing they could do with it. So I don't know what her official title would be, like CEO or, you know, I mean, she created Dragon Master Foundation, but we've always been in good conversations and talking a lot, and she said, hey, if you want it, you can have it. So I said, sure. So not that, you know, I'm going for a 10K today doesn't mean that I'm going to use that for my time, because I think you can't submit times till February 1st, but, you know, I'm thinking that maybe trying to do something like this. I don't know about every weekend, but a couple times. I wish I would have thought about this. Let's see if I lose service through here under the bridge. You know, I wish I would have thought about this like back when I was trying to do those videos of training and stuff, because, you know, it's so much easier just to kind of live stream, be able to chat, and if I need to stop like this, take a breather, I can read some of your guys' comments, and kind of take you along around the resorts. You know, one of my favorite places to run when we were doing trivia was over at Port Orleans, which was great. However, I was always running at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and man, was it hot. Kristin, what a view of the sun. Michigan is getting ready for some snow. Just had negative temperatures yesterday. Ugh. And Margaret, only 7 degrees in Boston, Massachusetts. Whew. Miss Flipper, I'd love to see virtual runs of all the resorts running trails, and I think that's what I'm really going to try and do. To be honest with you, some of them are going to be a little bit more difficult to get to than here. I think my next one will probably be over at Magic Kingdom, especially with that new walkway, right, from Magic Kingdom to Grand Floridian. Makes for a nice, longer, you know, strip to run through. And you kind of got this nice kind of like open like this with the water. Nice little shot of Tower Terror. But Magic Kingdom, if you get there in the morning, you know, then you can see the sun kind of coming up over the water and the lake and behind Bay Lake Tower and Contemporary and stuff like that. So, oh boy. Melinda, it's 2 degrees here in New Hampshire. Yes, I know. I was complaining about 44 degrees here in Florida, and everybody's got like single digits in the Northeast or in the, I don't know what you call Michigan, Central, partial Midwest. So if you guys don't know, if anybody's watching, you have no idea what we're doing. This is the walkway. It takes you right up here to Hollywood Studios. That's why you can see Tower Terror over here. You might be able to see some of the like kind of front gate entrance of Hollywood Studios. So if you're staying at any of these resorts here, Boardwalk, Beach Club, Yacht Club, Swan and Dolphin, their soon to be new resort, you can walk instead of taking a bus, taking a boat. You can run like we are today. Feel like my shoe's coming untied. So, wow, look at this. I kind of wonder if these people are kind of queuing up for already to get set up to head into the gondola. Now, for the most part, since the last time I ran up here, this is all fairly new. It would be kind of like coming back, stopping back there where we saw a line of people, turning around and coming back. So I'm actually gonna maybe see if I can run further up this way, and then I'm gonna turn around and go back just to try and get a few extra steps in, because you know, running that loop several times, I won't say it gets old, but I just try to get in as many steps as I can before I have to turn around and go back. So we'll kind of go up here to this end, we'll turn around and head back. Whew. Look at that. BEA beautiful, as old Jim Carrey would say, I suppose. And that is how the cookie crumbles. And so actually, ideally, if I really wanted to really get some steps in, I could even run all the way down the bus line here, turn around and come back. But guys, that looks super far. We got a ways to go. My watch is saying that we haven't even gone a mile yet. So that's okay. Check some comments here. I wonder how long it is from Contemporary to Poly via Magic Kingdom in Grand Floridian. You know, that's a great question. There is, I think, a little bit of kind of Disney history there, that space between TTC and the Contemporary, where the monorail, you know, goes through. There was actually supposed to be another resort hotel there, and obviously it had never been built. It doesn't seem like that's anything obviously on the radar anytime soon with everything that's going on. So that's also a very, very long walkway, and I think Disney would have probably a pretty hard time kind of controlling traffic flow going through there. You know, the difference between Magic Kingdom to Grand Floridian of a walkway from Contemporary to TTC is it's a more controllable area, right? So you don't really have easy access to just drive right up into there. You basically have to park at one of the resorts to get there. And I think at any point in time, you're pretty close to either of the resorts. And that's such a long walkway from TTC to the Contemporary, or it would be. I kind of wonder if the reason they don't do that is just because they probably wouldn't have enough people to kind of like staff that walkway if something happened to somebody. So, but all right, so 1 mile down, running pretty slow, but I don't mind. Melinda, I'm walking in place while I watch this. Well, thank you. Very cool. When I did this last year for the 2020 marathon and the half, I was just overwhelmed by, first and foremost, the amount of people who also joined in virtually, you know. So they jumped on the elliptical or they jumped on the treadmill, you know, doing something like that while I was running. And it was super inspirational and very helpful for myself to push through, because in the off chance that you think that I made it look easy to do a half or to do a marathon, even a half marathon, it's pretty challenging. So it was great having as many people as we did there. And man, I was really blessed to have that, and it was so cool. And I was so devastated when it all went virtual, but you know, obviously makes the most amount of sense. So, but as soon as registration opens for 2022, which is crazy for me to say, I'll be signing up for Dopey, and we'll be trying to do it again, you know. So Crystal, this is great. We're staying at the Dolphin in March. I love that I can see how to get from the park, get to the park from there. Thanks. Oh, awesome. Miss Flipper, can't believe you ran it the whole thing while carrying a gimbal. So yeah, and you know, the first, I don't know, 3/4 of that marathon was great. I actually brought 2 gimbals with me for the marathon, because I knew right out of the gate that the one that I was going to use to start with was not going to last me the entire run. And unfortunately, it was the lighter of the two. It has more of like a plastic build, much lighter, and overall ergonomically easier to carry. But I'm not using that one right now because it's broken, and I haven't gotten a new one because I haven't really felt the need to get another one. So what I'm using right now was the backup one that I had in my backpack while I was running, which is the original Zion crane. You know, that was the gimbal that we used for a long time while we had our Sony a6000 for vlogs. We were using a smaller lens. It can't really hold that much weight, but holds the phone just fine, does really well. So, but yeah, it was tough. It's tough. I definitely learned some things for streaming for next time, you know, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm trying to figure out what to do for Princess Half, because we should be in town for that. And I don't know, maybe we'll come over here, and I don't really like breaking things up because I think that's kind of like cheating, but you know, maybe come over here and do, you know, the first half of the half here, and then try to drive over to Magic Kingdom and do the second half over there. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna just stop and walk for a second. So, hello from Prince Edward Island in Canada. What a beautiful place. I've never been there, but I've seen many pictures. Oh, beautiful shot here of the Swan, and look at that amazing reflection right now in the water. Whew. That is nice. Yeah. Real Housewives recaps. This is fantastic. What a fun way to look around Disney, and a great way to start moving. Thanks for sharing, and enjoy the run. Well, thank you. Morning. And then there are some people who aren't happy to be awake, like that guy. Whew. Josh, weather looks nice. It's 14 degrees in New Jersey. It is about 45, 46 degrees now. A little warmer if you're standing directly in the sun, but we're in the shade. And I do have a long sleeve on today. It's one of my marathon long sleeves. an athletic, I don't know, type of material. And it's a little bit thicker because, you know, I want my upper body to stay as warm as I can. And no leggings on, just shorts and my awesome. Check out those babies. Whew. Oh, geez, I stopped for like 2 seconds and it pauses my workout.
Resuming workout.
All right. Yeah, so, and you can start to see, you know, whatever time it is now. We've been 20 minutes, so 10 till 8. People are starting to come out. Heading down to Hollywood Studios, mostly probably to jump on the gondola or something. Or get into Hollywood Studios, I guess. It opens up at 9, so I think. Morning. Whew. All right, so trying to remember. I think we'll run through Boardwalk. What happens is we'll go around. We'll go down to the gondola over at Epcot. We'll turn around. We'll come back the other side. We're gonna come across this bridge over here and make our way back. So, whew. Melinda, great question. Does the Swan have family suites? Family suites? I'm going to say probably not. At least they're probably not listed that way. But I would imagine that they do have suites. And I'm actually going to try and get out of the sun there for a second. Oh, man, look at that. So beautiful. Metal, the gimbal makes this awesome. I hope so. Please do let me know if it does start to get super bouncy. You know, I'm trying to not have it do that, but I'm trying to not turn it too much either. I'm trying to keep it nice and straight for you guys. Great question. What's Taylor up to this morning? She running too? No, Taylor worked the last few days, and so that's Saturday, and she's sleeping in a little bit. But she's been working on a really, really cool t-shirt design that I won't say anything more than that. It looks really, really cool. I think a lot of people are really going to like it. It's going to make for a great phone case too. So be on the lookout for that. My goodness, 100 people are on it. That's crazy. You know, I only say this because you guys can also see these people as they pass. But it's pretty amazing to see some of these people who are running by or walking by, and they look a little bit miserable. Especially when, if I don't say anything, but I just try to wave and be nice. And they're just like, why are you waving at me? Why are you saying hello? All right. Magic in Michigan, you doing a sunrise run is crazy, Josh. I guess so. I mean, maybe that's the way other people are looking at it. But there's plenty of other people I've been seeing running. So, oh, this is cool. If you guys haven't seen this before, it's a little excursion that you can do with Disney, and you don't have to be staying here at any of these properties. But you can go fishing out here. And I actually did this once, not here, but over at Magic Kingdom. Some viewers of the YouTube channel asked if we wanted to go, and I think Taylor couldn't go, or she didn't want to go, and so it was just me, and it was a lot of fun. So, Friendship Boats. Hi, Captain. Actually waving if you couldn't tell. Oh man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Whew. Melissa, good morning. You can run and I'll sip my coffee. Absolutely. Enjoy the views. So I'm actually not going to go the whole way down into here. I'm just going to go up to these barriers right here. Just because sometimes Disney is really weird about you filming, you know, kind of like the security checkpointy areas. So turn around and climb the hill. Whew. Real Housewives, great question about Patreon. So one of the main things is, another mile down. So we give the patrons the ability to vote on new and upcoming dining reviews, participate in polls for maybe some future videos. A big thing that a lot of people really loved back in the day, because I don't think we've done one now in about 2 years, was our history and secrets videos. And I say our, they're really more of Taylor's. And I wanted to get one out this month, but Taylor's going to be taking charge of that. And so what happens with that is when she gets started here next month, because she's waiting for a new desk to come to put into our office space, we're going to try and give you guys some weekly updates about those videos, what we find maybe most interesting about that. And that'll all be stuff that just sits up on Patreon, doesn't go out to the public. We've sent out some postcards, different things like that. So we try to make it fun, interactive for you guys. Give you a few behind the scenes for some different stuff. And yeah, so we actually did a little behind the scenes live stream back in December, something like that, for the video that we just posted last night, which is when we stayed at JW Marriott. And you know, I basically kind of was going around the room and doing my thing and filming, and Taylor was talking to the group and kind of explaining what we were doing and just answering questions overall. So Bob Lawrence, I'm jogging along, thank you. Well, awesome. Whew. Michelle, have a great day. Josh, say hi to Taylor. I need to head out. Well, thanks for joining in, stopping in and saying hello. Headwater, hello, bro. From Staten Island, can't wait to be back. That's awesome. Hello from Finland. Tilda. It always blows my mind having people in the chat from outside of the states here. So thank you for being here. Hopefully it gives you a little escape from the day. Laura, hi from Australia. Oh my gosh. Is this a one-up competition of where everybody's from? Man, 2 places I would love to visit someday. Love to see the entire world, but you know, obviously we can't all visit all of those places all the time. Oh, I'm a little hungry. I had coffee for breakfast this morning. Probably should have had a bagel with some cream cheese. Teresa, good morning, Josh. Hello from Paris. Just kidding, maybe. Danielle, morning from UK. Currently isolating as family member has COVID. Can't wait to get back outside. Well, sorry to hear that. Hopefully your family member is going to be A-okay, and you know, they don't have to deal with too many symptoms. Oh, Teresa. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I'm used to seeing your little thumbnail image next to your name whenever you comment, but obviously in this. Oh my gosh. Hey, how you doing? That's hilarious. I don't know if you guys could see that, but they're staying over at the Swan right now, and they just got out and said hello. Very, very cool. Oh man. Now, if you really wanted to, you could extend your run here. And what I mean by that is, normally, and this is what I'm going to do now, is I'll cut underneath the boardwalk sign and make our way back towards Hollywood Studios. But if you wanted to, you could actually make this a whole nother loop, go across the bridge. You could go further out and then come back down this walkway where that friendship boat is, come all the way back around. And there's actually a sidewalk that'll take you in and out, down around, and back that way, back up to the bridge, and then back this way. So, I should do that, but I'm not going to do that. So, we're going to make our way back towards Hollywood Studios. And, what is it, 8 o'clock now? See if they're starting to let anybody into Hollywood Studios. Oh, that's so cool, Jack. Hi from Jack and Donna from the Dolphin Balcony. That was really cool. Thank you guys for saying hello. It really honestly helped to make the day a little bit better. That was really cool. Whew.
Only tip we got was the users went off the Wi-Fi.
Whew. Jack, we love your channel. Well, thank you. Oh, what's this? Is it Danielle or Daniel? Is this training for a virtual, or are you doing a virtual? So, well, this is a virtual run. I guess you could consider this training for the Princess coming up here in a couple of weeks, but you know, I was saying this earlier when we got started that honestly, you know, I just kind of needed some inspiration for myself to get out and run some more. And I thought, what better way to, you know, selfishly get some inspiration for myself, but also hopefully give some inspiration back to others, and do some of these sunrise runs over here at Disney. So I was saying that I don't know that these will be every weekend, maybe every other. You know, we'll just kind of see how it goes, but it's just a really nice place to run about, and maybe what we can do is kind of give you guys a virtual place to run through all the resorts eventually. So, and I say not every weekend because it really kind of depends on what we have going on, you know. Like today, we don't really have much scheduled to get out of the house, so I figured it'd be a good opportunity to come over here and do this, because later tonight we're actually doing a copycat themed cooking class with our good friend Adam, and Taylor and I and I don't know how many other people will be actively participating on Zoom. And if you want, you can participate as well, but you would need to sign up and fill out a form and get the list of ingredients by like 7:30 tonight. But if you're unsure and you just want to check it out, we're going to be live streaming the entire thing while it's happening out to our YouTube channel tonight. So if you guys looked on the community tab, I posted a photo of Adam and said, who is this guy? And he's actually been pretty successful. He unfortunately didn't win Chop, but made it to the final round. I think the desserts got him maybe. And he's been on a few other shows. And he does private, basically kind of like these private virtual cooking classes for people. He does them occasionally individually, but most of the time it's kind of with a group. And you learn to cook all kinds of stuff. So I went over and took some photos of him the other night, and he was doing a saffron chicken and rice or something. But it's really great as he walks you through all those steps. So tonight we're doing cheeseburger egg rolls for Magic Kingdom and churros, and I'm super excited because I love cheeseburger egg rolls. And it's free for tonight, but we do have a big group of classes that are coming out, and those are actual fee, because that's his thing. That's how he makes his living, is like teaching people to cook. So really cool. And he's funny, he knows magic. So Adventures by D, you deserve a PB&J shake from Primetime. Oh my gosh, PB&J shake from 50s right now sounds like absolutely amazing. And it sounds so good. Ellen, great job. Such a beautiful place to run. Thank you for sharing. Well, thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. That's one thing I was wondering about would be how this walkway might start to get a little bit kind of clogged up with people. And again, hopefully I'm keeping the stream pretty level and not super bouncy and choppy for you guys. Oh, not like that. I almost dropped you. Oh, another mile down. We've got 3.2 to go. All right, so we're coming back up to the bus stop area for Hollywood Studios, which is also the gondola area. Whew. Just like a regular race, dodging people, absolutely, 100%. Well, it looks like they started letting people in. If you guys weren't here earlier, I do see some new people in the chat and on the stream. This was starting to kind of fill up with some people. Wasn't super long or deep or anything like that, but filling up a little bit. And see, the gondolas are coming off now, and a bunch of people up there all getting ready to go into the Hollywood Studios. Looks like they're all queuing up at the temperature screenings. So they haven't actually let anybody in yet. But we'll run back down this way like I did last time. So if you're wondering where I'm at, bus directory's right here. Gondola. We've just exited Hollywood Studios. Maybe we're going back to our resort. Here's the bus directory sign. We're going to run down this way to the end of the bus stops, turn around, and head back to the walkway, back towards Epcot and Boardwalk and Yacht Beach Club and all those resorts. Oh, super chats. I'm not going to be able to do those very well, but Teresa 499, thank you for hours of enjoyment and fun. God bless you and Taylor always. So thank you, Teresa from Paris. JK. I know you're in New Jersey. Whew. But thank you very much. I mean, that is, I don't know, maybe fulfilling is the wrong word, but it fills us with a lot of joy to know that you guys enjoy the content that we do, and we try to do it as best we can for you guys, because it's just something that we enjoy doing. So I know we've been doing a lot more live streams, but like by no means are we like an actual live streaming channel. We don't do that all the time. So occasionally, and maybe a little bit more because it's a little bit easier to do sometimes. So all right, so we just made it to the end right there. We're gonna turn around, head back to the walkway. Carrie Cobb, where do you start and where does it end? You can really, truly start wherever you want. Now, there are some stipulations to this. There are two kind of free ways that you can do this, right? So, before there was Park Pass, okay, if you guys are new, maybe you didn't see it, I did a video with Peter Brookhart from the Brookhart Project. They used to live down here. They just moved back to Chicago. And, I just kind of did a thing about him and kind of his journey of running. Because now he's like he's not a crazy person, but he runs so far that it makes you question his mental state sometimes. And I mean that in the best of ways. He's an amazing, great guy. But holy cow, I could never run as far as he runs. 26.2 is enough for me. But anyways, besides the point. We did a video, and what we did is we actually drove into Hollywood Studios early in the morning before they open, parked in the lot, and because we're annual pass holders, it doesn't cost us anything. And then we just started right back there at the bus station where we just came from, and ran the whole way down, all the way through this walkway to Boardwalk and down to Epcot, and came back out in Beach Club, back across past Swan and Dolphin, and back out this way. So you could do that. I guess it's only one kind of freeway if you're an annual pass holder or if you're staying on property. But the other way is like you might have to park at the Swan and Dolphin, but you'll have to pay to park there. So, but if you're staying on property, it really shouldn't be any issue for you to come over here and do the run back and forth. So Nico, when's your next marathon? I don't have one booked. I have the Princess Half coming up next month, and maybe some of these virtual runs will count towards that, because I think I've got whatever the challenge is for the 10K and the half. So we'll see. Whew. But yeah, I mean, you really could start anywhere you want to, and you just kind of make it a loop for yourself while you're running. Where's Taylor? Taylor's at home. She might still be sleeping, but she's probably up by now. She was working the last couple days, so she took a little sleep in time for herself. We loved whenever you streamed the half marathon. I'm amazed you can put up with the gimbal that long. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not easy, but it is easier than running the entire marathon. That's easier, holding the gimbal that long. And, you know, the secret to it is you just have to switch arms a lot. So, you know, I'll be carrying it in my right arm for a while, take a break, switch over. You know, that's just kind of how you have to do it. Just keep switching back and forth. Now, for the marathon, I was carrying a backpack. It was a smaller backpack. It's actually a camel pack, a military issued camel pack. And I had a gimbal in there, and then I was carrying a gimbal, so I could switch them out when needed. But whew, it's I forget how tough it is to actually run and talk at the same time. So, oh my goodness. Guys, 180 people watching me run in the morning. I hope you guys are enjoying the views. Thank you very much for being here this morning. We are about 3.5 miles in, roughly just under 3 miles to go, I suppose. So we're going for a 10K today. Magic of Michigan, yeah. So I was saying this earlier. Once sign-ups start, I'll be reaching back out to Dragon Master Foundation. I'm actually trying to sign up for a 5K that they're not doing it here in Orlando, but they're like kind of part of it, because a lot of the proceeds will go back to Dragon Master Foundation and everything that they support, which is pediatric brain cancer. And I've been trying to sign up for that, but I've been having issues. So I need to contact the event manager directly. But yeah, I was saying earlier, I'll reach back out and probably sign up for Dopey again, because, you know, I'm dopey. So, which is just crazy to think about, but you know, I'll do it again next year. I was really disappointed that I couldn't do it this year. I was looking forward to live streaming the entire thing again, except for the 5 and the 10K, obviously. They're too short. Well, I say that, and here I am live streaming a 10K, but, you know, I don't know that we would actually be able to get the stream going, because there's so many people in that concentrated area for the 10K and the 5K that I don't know I'd ever really be able to get the reception off to do it. So definitely the half and the full again. Anybody signed up for the Star Wars virtual in April? A little disappointing that, you know, Disney's going to let that be the last one, and let it be a virtual one as the last one. You know, that's kind of disappointing. Kind of hoping that maybe they would say, yeah, we'll extend it one more year, but I guess that's not going to happen. So I'm not signed up for that. But whew. Taylor's at home because it's cold, LOL. There she is. Welcome to the chat. So how's running with the mask? So let me show you guys. Come on, camera, for me. So this is the mask that I've been wearing. It also has a strap. I'm trying to show you guys, like in the back right here. So it holds it together. For the most part, it keeps it on my face. It is starting to get a little damp, but it's by no means constricting. So I feel still very comfortable running. Yeah, hey, how are you?
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, hey.
Hey, I always watch your dining reviews.
Oh, awesome.
I think your dining reviews have come such a long way, and I
Oh,
think how you guys like cook food now.
Thank you very much.
Now compared to the other vloggers.
Oh, thank you very much. Really
At least
appreciate
you guys
that.
can pronounce all the menu items.
Sometimes,
Views.
right?
Are you guys staying at Boardwalk or?
No, I'm just running out here today, just doing a live stream run for.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. No, you guys are totally fine. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, nice meeting you guys. Have fun today. Well, there's two hellos this morning. So yeah, anyway, so that's the mask I've been wearing. I haven't taken it off. I have seen some other people running, and they'll kind of like pull it down while they're running, but then as they start to get close to people, they'll pull back up. And you know, I mean, honestly, I really feel fine. It is not impacting my ability to breathe by any stretch of the imagination. So, and I don't know, maybe it's the material, but this is a double-lined mask, so yeah, it feels fine. Let's see. Nico, I ran a marathon last year with a torn calf. It was brutal. I could only imagine. You sound like, you know, not to bring up any contradicting stories for our quote-unquote family channel, but if you haven't watched the Tiger documentary on HBO, doesn't really reveal that much that general public I don't think already knew, but it was pretty amazing to see Tiger Woods play through a broken leg. That was pretty amazing. So I can only imagine how brutal that would have been to run 26.2 miles with a torn calf. I certainly could not do it. That would be the point where I would just fall over and say, come get me, please. Come get me. So again, yeah, hopefully the stream is pretty steady and not too jumpy or jittery. Again, it's really hard for me to tell, and I don't know why, but I feel like when I see people saying that in the chat, I feel like they're kind of being sarcastic, but hopefully it's pretty smooth. We're coming up to the Boardwalk Bakery, which is open. Trattoria's is also open. Trattoria, we have a dining review from there for breakfast and dinner, I believe. No, not for dinner. But you can do a character meet and greet there, or used to be able to. And then you've got the Boardwalk over here, which is kind of your quick grab and go for breakfast stuff. So, yeah, and we have more and more people that are out running, which is nice to see. And again, I do apologize. I'm trying to run, and it's very difficult to read because while it may appear smooth sailings for you guys in the stream, I'm seeing, I'm kind of seeing the camera or my phone go up and down, and so it's a little hard to focus. I have to like close one eyeball, stare really hard, and make sure I'm reading straight across. No, it looks good. Awesome. Very smooth. Russ, morning, Josh. Liking the morning run. Saw you on your very brief live stream yesterday, looking into our souls, it felt like. Yeah. So funny. Relates back to what I was talking about earlier. So basically what I was doing is I was trying to set up our Zoom cooking class tomorrow to stream out to our YouTube channel. And I was over at our friend's house, Pam and Adam. Adam is the chef. He's the one who's going to be hosting it. And I was helping them set it up because he runs the Zoom. And then I set it out so it would go out to our channel. And so I had gone back and forth a few times, and every time I made it unlisted. And then the last time I took it down and then I put it back up and I started a new one, but I accidentally made it public. And I started it and I'm like looking, and then all of a sudden I started to see people popping up in the chat. And they're like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. So, but it was confirmation for me that it did work properly. So we should be set. And if you guys are interested to watch how to make cheeseburger egg rolls tonight and churros, you can tune in at 7:30 tonight on our channel. And watch. It's going to be a lot of fun. Adam's going to show us how to do it. And you'll be able to watch me virtually with Adam's directions actually cook the food and probably butcher it a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like we're getting a little bit off here. That should be better. Colin, are you having to wear a mask when running? Yes. So I'm assuming maybe you just jumped on here within the last couple of minutes, because not too long ago there I was showing everybody the mask that I'm wearing while I'm running, and it's really not bad. It does not feel bad at all. I'm not struggling to breathe. If it sounds like I am, that's because I'm trying to talk while also running. So it's really not a big deal. I'm wearing a cloth mask. It does have 2 layers in it, and it goes over my ears, but then it has an elastic strap that crosses that, so it holds it to my face pretty well. It's not falling down. I do have to, you'll see me adjust it every so often, probably in the shadow, but just to pull it back up because I'm talking a lot. But that's not bad actually at all. So yeah, but it's nice. It's a nice run. Like, look at this. What a beautiful view. You got beach club and yacht club, and see a little bit of Swan and dolphin out there, and it's nice. Whew.
It was super cute, and they actually like.
You know, it's pretty amazing too to see. I mean, it's not really amazing, but you know, it's kind of neat to see how getting started in the morning. We got started about 7:30. Really wasn't a lot of people out, and obviously parks are getting ready to open up, so more and more people are coming out and making their way to the parks. Whew. So stop here for a second. Not stop, but just walk, catch my breath. Amanda Herman, I'm new here. Hello, thanks for being here. Colin, stunning view, it is, right? Christine T, cooking show is great idea. I can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Adam's a pretty funny guy. I did have to instruct him that this will be a, you know, more of a family show, because that's what our channel is, more family. But you know, not to say that his cooking classes are like an adult version, but you know, it's just his humor is a little bit more geared towards adults when it's just adults and not kids. So but it'll be fun. He knows magic. I don't know that he'll do any magic, but I did like a short little promo video for him that you can see on our Instagram, JTR Media, for him, and some of the magic stuff that he does. He's trying to put a class together to do something here in Orlando. But yeah, but I mean, his full-time job is doing these cooking classes virtually for people. So it's a lot of fun. I was there on Thursday doing some photos, and food is amazing. So I'm excited. And you guys should be excited too if you're interested in doing it. You know, that's why we're doing this first class we're doing tonight is free, and we're live streaming it. So if maybe you're a little unsure, you can at least see how it goes. And if you're interested, then thereafter, we'll have a bunch more copycat themed food items from the parks. So like the spicy chicken and waffle sandwich, that's one that's really sticking out to me right now, because I love that spicy chicken and waffle sandwich from Sleepy Hollow over Magic Kingdom. Oh, it's so good. And I didn't eat any breakfast this morning except for my coffee, so thinking of food right now is making me very hungry. Whew, the weather is gorgeous. Can't wait to visit in 45 days. COVID nurse from Louisiana that needs a Disney break. Well, thank you for being a frontline worker. We know personally that it's not very easy. So, Angela, I'm not a runner, but I would run if it meant I was in Disney. That's cool. Well, you can run virtually right now if you'd like. Russ, how do you think about the dining situation? I don't think so, you know. Granted, the cases are still kind of climbing, and hospitalizations are up and stuff like that, but I don't think so. Probably not here in Florida. I don't think DeSantis is going to go back and close anything down. So a lot of people were really shocked at our dining review from this past week when we did brunch, because it was a packed full restaurant. But those are the mandates in Florida. You know, they're allowed to operate 100%. The theme parks are allowed to operate 100%, but they don't. They choose not to, and that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of people appreciate that. You know, but Taylor and I, we feel very safe anytime we go out. Oh boy, look at these guys. These guys are dressed for Hollywood Studios. Oh my gosh. They are looking good. You guys look great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Doing a great job hunting.
Thank you. Yeah, that was amazing. They're in like full like Star Wars gear and in Hollywood Studios. So I bet they will be doing some photos when they get into there. I feel like we are a wee bit crooked on the stream here. There we go. Ay, 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 ay. Do I have a park pass to go get a snack afterwards? I don't have a park pass. I think I'm probably just gonna head on home. I gotta go to the grocery store and grab a few more things for the cooking class tonight. That I could not find at Walmart, so. So we are almost at 5 miles. Doing good. Oh boy. Jenna, good morning from Ohio. Beautiful view. Thank you. Whew. Such a beautiful run. Hello from Texas. Sophie, enjoy the beautiful Florida weather in Canada. It's so cold. I believe it. I apologize for complaining about 44 degrees this morning, but honestly, if you guys move to Florida, okay, you will acclimate to this weather so quickly. Like, so quickly, especially if you move down in the summertime. Oh, there's our 5 mile marker. You will acclimate so quickly that, you know, as soon as it starts to drop below like 70, you're like, oh boy, I might need a sweatshirt today. And when it drops down to like 40, you're like, dear Lord, I think I'm gonna need a parka and snow pants and boots. Because that's, I mean, maybe not, but that's how I feel. So the only thing that's keeping me warm this morning is just running. But I know it's cold everywhere north of us. So, whew. All right. I feel like I'm getting my second wind. Legs are a little more relaxed, a little easier to breathe while running. Morning. things you see on a live stream sometimes. Oh, that was funny. So, one other thing that normally I would probably be doing is a run, walk, run method for the marathon. I don't do that for the half really. I don't feel like I need to, but for the full marathon, if you guys don't know what the run, walk, run is, it's Disney's like kind of official strategy to ensuring that you finish. I say ensuring quotations because it doesn't guarantee that you will, but it kind of helps to spread out some of the walking, spread out some of the running, so that you're not just giving it all you have, in the first 6 miles or something, and then you're dead the rest of the race. So normally I would be doing that, but I don't have anybody to pace me on that, and I don't know that I can do it on my Apple Watch, and I don't know how well it would work with the live stream, because I don't think that you guys want to hear a buzz, every 30 seconds. So that is something that's a little bit different than what I would normally be doing for something that's like a long distance race. And I'm not doing it today, but this morning it's really just just kind of running, taking my time. I'm not looking to run super fast, just looking to put into some miles. And here we are. This again, if you are new to the stream, because I now see we've got 220 people on. This is a walkway for guests of the Walt Disney World Resort to travel from Hollywood Studios back to Epcot and stop at the resorts along the way if need be. So I think this is our third time coming back up through here. I think. A lot more buses. Hey, how are you? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, good, good. You guys going into Hollywood Studios?
We got boarding group 1.
No way. Seriously?
This is Swan here.
Oh man, that's awesome. Have you ridden it yet?
Yes.
Yeah?
They
Okay.
have it, but we have.
Okay. Oh man, it's a great ride. Have fun today, guys. Whew. All kinds of people today. Did you guys hear that? They said they got boarding group 1. Unbelievable. Great for them. They're gonna have a great time on Rise of the Resistance. So yeah, so this is a walkway that really anybody can use. You don't have to be staying on property. I'm not staying on property. I'm not visiting a park. If I was smart, I would go eat breakfast probably after this, but I would probably eat too much. Need to go home and have my veggie shake. Whew. Oh boy, so good morning, everybody. I see a lot of people are jumping on the chat. We're coming into the Hollywood Studios entrance area. So if you were staying at Boardwalk, Swan and Dolphin, Beach Club, Yacht Club, or if you ate breakfast at Ale and Compass, or if you ate breakfast over at Trattoria Al Forno, both those are dining locations in the Yacht Club and Boardwalk. After you finished eating, you could walk on over and come into Hollywood Studios. Now, you don't have to be staying there, right? You could be like us, Taylor and I, and we'll just book the dining reservation. And I think it's what we did a couple weeks ago. We got a dining reservation for Ale and Compass. We sat down, we had breakfast, and then we just kind of hung out for a little while, and then went into Epcot whenever it opened. So, it's nice location-wise, and it's a little bit longer of a walk if you come here to Hollywood Studios, but Matt, how was dinner last night at Pam's? It was good. I went back, so a couple people had mentioned about seeing my my ugly mug show up on a live stream for about 2 minutes last night on our channel. I went over to Pam and Adam's to set up our Zoom call, and Adam very graciously treated me to some Indian style food, and it was great. It was so good. I think I actually ate all of mine and then even ate some of Adam's by mistake. But I always say, everybody should make sure they have their own plate. Otherwise somebody else might eat it. So, which I think is what I did. Sorry, Adam. But it was really, really good. Fantastic. So, I'm curious if anybody in the chat right now is signed up for the virtual Princess Run coming up next month in February. I know we're just like a few days away from February. It's on Monday. You know, I am signed up for it for the 10.5, and probably use some of these virtual runs for that, but we'll see. Oh, I think you guys are going to get another look at these Star Wars costumes. Oh, maybe they already came up. There were, I passed some people earlier with some amazing Star Wars outfits, but I don't know if we're going to actually see them. They may have already gone up behind us into the park. Nope, we are going to see them. They're further down the walkway. I'm not going to like stop and call them out, but you know, if the stream is smooth enough, you'll be able to see they've done a really, really great job with their outfits. Morning again. Whew. So those were the outfits. They look really good. I know it was pretty quick, but I'd like to do something like that. That's pretty cool. Nora, good morning, Josh. What a beautiful morning. Absolutely. Yeah, Stacy. Am I holding the live stream or is it on a mount? So it's on a gimbal. That's what's keeping it so smooth and steady, hopefully, for you guys. Good morning from Las Vegas. What a great place for a morning run. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kathy just joined on our way to Disney's Hollywood Studios. We'll have fun today. I'm leaving Hollywood Studios. We're heading back to Epcot now. Oh boy, how we doing? We are coming up on our 6-mile marker, and then we'll have 0.2 of a mile to go after that to get our 10K in for the day. So it should be coming up pretty quick. I'd say probably once we get back to Boardwalk, we'll be about there. Oh, what's happening? You guys are like really crooked. There we go. Should be a little better. There's our 6 mile notification. So, you know, if you guys enjoyed this live stream, I would appreciate it if you guys gave me a thumbs up. And, oh, big party coming. We're taking up the whole walkway. You know, if you guys enjoyed it, let me know where maybe you might like to see next. I already said earlier that we'll probably try and do one from Magic Kingdom, Grand Floridian, and the Polynesian. Maybe even out to the TTC. I don't know how well that would work. But, you know, I'm not saying that'll be next week. But, you know, I think it would be cool. I like trying to get up and do this. As I was saying earlier, it's really great, like, inspiration for myself, but also I hope it's inspirational for so many others to get out and try to be a little bit more active out and about. So, and something. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to get this to rebalance itself. It's gonna be a little shaky here for a second because it feels like it's going off a little bit. There we go. Maybe it's just the camera there. The phone is. Oh, don't want that mode. That's the mode we want. Okay, perfect. Sorry. How about our run around Saratoga Springs, Old Key West? Oh, Old Key West would be nice. I've never ran around Old Key West, so we could probably definitely do that. Saratoga Springs for sure. That's another great one. And I could easily do that one because I could just park at Disney Springs and then go over from there to Saratoga. So that wouldn't be too bad. Eventually, and you know, I was saying this earlier, you know, if you guys are interested and you like it, I'd like to try to do some virtual runs all around Walt Disney World and the resorts, but obviously a lot of the resorts are still not open yet, so it's going to be kind of a piecemeal over time as things start to open back up. Another good one might be maybe popping Art of Animation, because you can kind of run between the two resorts. They're not super long runs like this. I think this one here might be like the longest loops, but still pretty decent. So, whew, all right, 6.3 miles, which means we've now completed our 5K. So I'm gonna stop my run here and try to not drop you guys. Whew. All right, J Peak, $10. Josh, buy yourself a cup of fresh coffee. Hardest working couple out there. You guys make the most professional videos. Well, sorry it took me so long to read that. It's tough trying to look and walk and everything else. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. It really means a lot to us. We do try to put a lot of hard work into what we do. So, Contessa, truly inspiring. I'm going to use this for my 10K training. Thank you. Awesome. Well, there will be more 10Ks. I don't think I would ever just run a 5K. It's a little short just to come over and do that. So, you know, that probably won't happen. It'll probably always at least be a 10K and even longer. So we'll just have to see how things go. I love the idea of virtual runs. I can join you on my treadmill. Awesome. That's really what I was trying to go for, you know, is bring you guys something from here that you can enjoy at home. So Melissa, it makes me want to get up and exercise this morning. Thanks for being inspirational this morning. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for being here. A Skyliner run tour. Ran through all of the resorts and used the Skyliner to catch your breath. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. I don't know how that might like split up my runs weird. I'd have to like start and stop each run as I get onto the Skyliner, but oh, really great ideas. I love that. Emma, where are we now? Or where are we now? We are at Boardwalk, and this is actually where I'm going to end the stream. I know there's like 250 people on, and I appreciate everybody for being here and watching and enjoying virtually. So, hi from Nottingham, UK. Love joining you on your training. Well, thank you very much. I will leave you guys with, I don't know, maybe another great view of the Yacht and Beach Club. Whew, man, that was great. That was really nice. I'm having a hard time talking. Hopefully I'm not having a stroke or anything like that from such a short run, but I will try to go away. I don't want to type anything. I always struggle with this. My fingers they don't work. There we go. So thank you guys for being here and joining in the live stream and being here virtually. I really appreciate it. I will, I don't know, maybe we will try next weekend. I got to look at the schedule and see what's up. If people are interested, we might try and do these during the week as well. In the mornings, it's definitely going to be less busy at a lot of the resorts and stuff during the week. So we'll just have to wait and see. I appreciate it again, guys, and I will look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'm going to end with like this waving. Bye. Bye.